MEI, Youth and Community Development Services Providers.
Lights, camera, action.
Morale Builders Inc. proudly presents the MBI TV Showcase.
This is another Morale Builders Inc. TV showcase coming to you.
Say a little bit about yourself, Mr. Smith.
Well, my name is Perry Smith. I'm president and chairman of Morale Builders Incorporated and executive producer of Morale Builders Inc. TV Showcase. We do TV showcases here in the studio and out in the field, on your block, at your church, at your business, at your organization. You are a star, and we would like to showcase and put you on TV.
Hallelujah.
That's right.
Let's give Brother Perry Smith, our president, a hand.
Amen.
How you doing today? We're here today with Morale Builders Inc. TV Showcase, and we have the pleasure today to be able to interview the president of Morale Builders Inc. TV Showcases and Morale Builders Inc. in general, to tell a little bit more about the company and the different sponsorships and the things that are available for the community and the public at large. So today, my name is George Owens. I'll be the host today, and we have here Mr. Perry Smith, president of Morale Builders, and we're going to start off, first of all, just talking about some of the things that we encounter in our communities and what we do when we go through our daily routine and our with the government maybe, and social programs and events, and what we need and how can we come up with solutions to some of the problems that we've been faced for many years, from Marcus Garvey to today. Okay, how you doing? We're here right now with Brother Perry. And Perry, can you kind of introduce yourself to the viewing public and let them know how you got started, what you accomplished, some of the missions and the things you want to bring to the table for our community?
Okay. Well, my name is Perry Smith. I'm president and chairman of Morale Builders Inc., and we're a nonprofit 501c3 tax-exempt community organization. We have a 501c3 charitable organization. That means that we can fiscal sponsor your ideas in the community in 7 areas. We are a youth and community development service providing type organization. We have 7 components for you in the community to come to us if you don't have an organization and you have a lot of ideas, different multifaceted ideas, and a lot of you all out there, everybody don't like the same thing, so you need some multifaceted programs, and you might not want to do all the programs that I might want to do, or George, or somebody else. Maybe you can come up with some programs that the people really like and that you like, and it really helped the community. So we have 7 components for you in the community to write proposals or look for grants in these 7 areas, and you can use our organization as a pass-through fiscal sponsor. So we have component 1, that's education. We need all sorts of educational programs in the community, on the dead end street and wherever, and maybe the programs that you come up with, and we can make you a director of your program right now. Educational programs we need. Health and sciences programs. We need all kinds of dissemination of COVID-19, flu, so whatever type of disease or health issues in the community, and you might be a home health care provider, you could come to Morale Builders and be a home health care provider. Maybe you could take care of some older people in your home. You could talk to us about a job, getting a job, you know. They pay about $14 an hour in the field. But you might have other healthcare programs, ideas to disseminate information, or you're a doctor, or a nurse or whatever. You could come up with programs. So we need health and science programs in the community, and it might be one of your programs. The third one is housing and environment. In our communities, we need all sorts of housing programs, especially for us men. If you don't have no job or whatever, where we gonna live? We don't qualify for a lot of stuff, where as a single person. And men don't have housing, and everybody don't let us stay with them. And if you only get food stamps, where you gonna get some money from? You haven't had no job in a minute, so you don't get no unemployment. So where's the housing? Where we gonna go? Where's men gonna go? So maybe you might have housing ideas. You might be a developer. You might want to do a housing program in the community, and we make you a director of Morale Builders Housing Development Program. Maybe some of you realtors, you know how to get the property, and you know how to manage it. You can work with our organization to help train, so to make sure we do the programs right, and provide good housing, new rehab buildings and so forth. And if you got property that you can't give it to your kid because they can't afford the property tax, you could donate it to Morale Builders. Some of you all don't live in Chicago no more, and you're just paying property tax, and the building is just too much for you. Donate it to Morale Builders, and we can, try to do something. So we need housing and environment programs. You might know about the environment, so you can tell us in the community, write programs and get funds for new energy, clean earth in every area. And college students, write your papers and try to get some of these grants and so forth, and you could be a director in the program before you graduate, and then you can get into the field, and we can continue to fund your programs, help you get the funds program. I'll give all your funding sources a tax credit. They could write it off and get their money back at the end of the year. So education, health and sciences, housing and environment, economic and career development. We want you in the community to look around in your community, think of all kinds of economic development programs. Maybe you can't start off as a for-profit, but you can write a program under our not-for-profit, and maybe your program can get funded. You could raise funds for your program or ask for a grant. You might have a professional team that a funding source just might want to fund your program. And we could be your fiscal sponsor, where you could do it right now. You don't have to form your own tax-exempt corporation and maybe miss the funding. You can go through us, join Morale Builders, and we'll fiscal sponsor all your economic and career development programs. Young people and older people and people skilled, write programs, so the young people know why they should be a carpenter, why they should be a lawyer, doctor, architect, finance person, or a real estate person. Let the kids see what it's like to really be a doctor, or what's it like to be a nurse, what's it like to be a fireman, what's it like to be a police officer. Police officers and everybody, firemen, write programs and join Morale Builders. Make your program, be a director of the program, disseminate the information, show the people about career development, why they should go to school, what companies, what they pay, and what colleges that they recruit from. So when you're in high school, you know why you go to this college, and in grade school, why you want to. We teach you what you might want to be when you grow up, and then maybe we could take you on tours and let you see what it's really like in the work world and what it pays and so forth, so you know why you're going to school and how that can help what you learn to help the community. What you learn come back, write programs to help develop the community in economic and career development. Education, health and sciences, housing, environment, economic and career development. We have 7 components. Leisure time activities. Leisure time activities, that's recreation and entertainment. We need all sorts of recreational and entertainment programs in our neighborhood, and maybe you can design them. Maybe you all mothers could take kids on field trips, cultural wise, and historical, and let the kids see what's out here. You take them on the field trips. Maybe you might not want them to go where I want them to go, but you might have better programs than me or George can come up with. We want to empower you. Instead of you being in the house and nobody listen to you, come to us. We'll listen to your program, and if it's a program that it seems like it can get off the ground, we'll do it. Baseball team, recreation and entertainment. If you design clothes, you can come see us. We do TV. So we can show off your clothing designs. Make TV shows like us. You wanna. Maybe you might have a new Soul Train, or you might be an Oprah Winfrey, or you could have a good talk show, or kids show, or you might have the new hit show for the young people for all ages. You could be the new hit. Let us executive produce your show with Morale Builders. Help make like Motown. Be the Temptation for Motown. Love with Morale Builders. Singing, dancing, modeling, acting, comedy, everything. Come see us. Leisure time, going on trips, everything. Sports, the whole 9. We want a fiscal sponsor and work with you with your programs. We need everything. 5th one is public safety. What if they have Lake Michigan have a little tremor and a 50-foot wave, tidal wave come down the streets? What preparedness do we have? If it rained too much and the rain is just flooding like crazy, what preparedness do we have? Do we have communications? Who do we go to if something like that all of a sudden start flooding and the lights go out? What do we do? Who do we call? Maybe you have programs and so forth to answer that. What if we come under attack like we're under attack now? They're saying that we've been under cyber attack. I'm not saying from who and from where, but you hear in the media that we're being under attack. We're under attack from probably biological, chemical, and nuclear attacks without it being said, and a whole bunch of attacks, cyber attacks, infiltration of our organizations, Willie Lynch type of mindset. What protection do? We, Morale Builders, we love the United States. We want to protect it from evildoers from within and from outside the country, and we want to protect everybody. And maybe you might have programs and so forth to protect our democracy, to keep people from overthrowing it and so forth. We want to protect everybody. We love all races, people of all ages and ethnic groups, so everybody can be a part of it. We want fiscal sponsors, Chinese, everybody, black, white, Hispanic, wherever you're at on the planet. You're a good person, we want to work with you. We're not with being crooks and so forth, and so we want to have public safety where we come together, organize in numbers so that we can deal with whatever issue in the community that we need to deal with. Work with the police, the fire department. Who do we get in contact with when issues come up? Red Cross, the whole 9. So maybe you could come help us get organized in that way. Our own militias, just in case if different supremacist people want to come and be bad guys, rioters that just not protesters, but demonic rioters. And so you can help us put together our own security forces to protect all the people and work with the government. We're doing it. And then the last one is communications. That's how to communicate. Maybe you can help us to know how to communicate with each other, how to communicate interracial relations. How do we communicate? How do the rich and poor, how should we communicate? How do we get our ideas to market? Marketing, advertisement, sales to equal a sale and management. So we want to be able to manage and communicate our ideas and disseminate information and collect information. Maybe you might have systems to help us collect information in these 7 areas where we could disseminate it to the people, where the people, they could use this information that we collect and let them have access to it and show them how to use the service to help you in like home economics, show you how to iron your clothes, how to wash by hand, how to sew, how to change a diaper, how to cook, how to pay bills, how to, you live with mama but you don't know how to pay the light bill, gas bill, or pay rent or any of that. Maybe you can work with us to come up with programs to help us, morale builders. Maybe you have ways to do it better than us. So we want you to come with your great ideas so we could work together. We do TV shows, build TV like us. You got Global City Unity. That's George Orange. He's president and chairman of Global City Unity. And they do TV showcases 100 years, And he helped me help you. And I help him help you. And so we help each other, and you can help us help others. And so you can come use our organization to help develop the community for youth and community development services. And we have a step system where we deal with all age groups and ethnic groups. The older teach the younger, and the younger teach the older. And interracial communications and coexistence, so it's love. And stay tuned, we're going to have another program called Basic Theory of Existence, where we talk about existence itself. How did all this here get here? And our opinion of they talk about a God. Where's it at? What's it like? And you can bring your opinion on it. You can say what your God is like and what you think of existence, how everything got here, and will it ever end? Where would it go? How did it get here? And is there an end to it? So stay tuned. Soon we're going to be having ways where you can participate and be part of the Morale Builders Inc. TV showcase and Global City Unity. And you can come down to the Swift Mansion here at 4500 South Michigan. And I'll talk with the Grand Poobah, George Owens, or from Global City Unity, or myself, Perry Smith, from Morale Builders Incorporated TV showcase. You come down here to the mansion. Mr. Perkins, he's the owner of the Swift Mansion, and he has in the City Youth Foundation, and he allow us to do TV shows from the Swift Mansion, and you can come join us right here at the Swift Mansion. So I'm going to save some until next time. But this is another Morale Builders Inc. TV showcase coming to you with Global City Unity. It's a Global City Unity TV showcase coming to you. It's your TV showcase came to you. This is yours. What we're doing is yours. Give us a call, the number at the bottom of the screen, and come join our TV showcase here at the Swift Mansion, here at 4500 South Michigan, and be part of the family and help the community with your ideas. And who knows, you might get fiscally sponsored and be a new leader in the community. So, love you, and stay tuned until next time.
All right, guys, as you can see, that's a lot to fit into one showcase. Obviously, we'll have to have several episodes on digging into some of the mechanics of how to get involved with some of the showcases, how to get involved with you letting your ideas be sponsored, and maybe you could get a chance to talk to Mr. Smith at your convenience, and he can explain how to get involved. What's your role? How does the community play into what we're trying to do and what we're trying to build, not only at the Swift Mansion here, but also outside in other areas that surround our city. So if you want to be a part of what we're doing, as he said, you can call the bottom of the screen. The number's right there for you to get more involved, to find out more, to find out about the programs individually, as far as the TV showcases are concerned, as far as the physical sponsorships are concerned, as far as the basic theory of existence is concerned as well. How do we tap into our God-given gifts? How do we touch and understand what the Creator is? Okay, that's a part of what we all want to talk about, and things that have been around for centuries. So let's talk about it. Let's discuss our issues. Let's communicate. Let's unify our communities, and let's be as one. And remember, you are the missing link to being a part of these programs, and we're always looking for you to get involved. So stay tuned. We'll have more programs coming at you soon, and we'll probably be showing you clips and snippets of other programs and other events that we've been taping throughout the past year, couple of years. We're always in the community trying to make it better and trying to see and keep our heart and our pulse on the beat of our communities. So stay tuned for more. Watch some of the videos. Look on our YouTube channels. Global City Unity is my channel, so look on Morale Builders TV Showcases, Morale Builders Inc. TV Showcases,
YouTube.
And he has a bunch of shows that he put on YouTube for you to view, for you to enjoy, and you can always call them directly and get involved. We're waiting on you. Be a part of what we're doing, and stay tuned for more information. Get involved.
And they call the number at the bottom of the screen, and you could be on Channel 19 here in Chicago, CAN TV, or Channel 36, Channel 19 here in Chicago.
As well as our YouTube channels and websites. Thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you out there in social media, and we'll be back right after this message. And God bless, and stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
That's a one-man thing, like everybody and everything else.
That's how we started.
Hold on.
Hi, you're here with Global City Unity, and as you can see, we're right out here at the Swift Mansion with one of the founders here, Mr. Perkins, Maurice Perkins, that is. And we're out here and we're creating the groundwork so that we can make Chicago a mecca, a place that's seen all over the world, where people can recognize all of the good things that we're doing all across Chicago and other suburban communities. We're going to have our inner city talk show right here with all types of issues that we're doing and having in our inner city, with inner city children, our inner city youth, young adults. We have to start putting together programs that will help just galvanize our communities and create jobs from our own self initiatives. So right here, we're going to start. We're going to talk about our issues. We're going to connect with each other. We're going to have people come down that know how to create programs, create television shows, create podcasts, and we want you to be a part of what we're doing right here at Inner City Talk Show with all these other great producers. Come now, be a part of the shows, help participate and patronize each and every one of us because we are another part of you. Thank you. Stay tuned.
Good afternoon. My name is Maurice Perkins. I'm the founder of Inner City Youth and Adult Foundation. We're located at 4500 South Michigan Avenue. We've been a state chartered corporation in Illinois for 40 years. We work with ex-offenders just getting out of prison. We do transitional housing here at the mansion for them. But we're here today to talk about the gang truce. We're here today to talk about Dantrell Davis being killed in 1992 and us bringing the gang truce, me and many other men like me. Annette Freeman, she spearheaded the truce based on the loss of her son. Black men, Mexicans, Spanish, Simon City Royals, all kind of people, Latin Kings we stayed with for a week. We brought these people together so we could at least be in communication. It's called a universal communication among brothers, where all these guys in these different organizations and mobs can at least communicate before they go shooting up the block and this and that. They don't have that going on today, but we're trying to reestablish it, and Miss Annette Freeman is leading the way. 7-year-old Dantrell Davis, she was walking him to school. They shot him from a 13th story building and a vacant apartment in Cabrini Green. It really brought something great together for us. And Mr. Mancari, as a gift to Miss Annette Freeman, gave her a new SUV at our fundraiser that we had here last month for Dantrell Davis and his mother, Annette Freeman. So I'm just trying to kind of bring you up to date on what we tried to do to stop violence. There are no efforts going on like this today. People aren't really concerned. They talk about the youth, but they're not engaging the youth. And we like to see the youth engaged again. And behind you here is the letter that we got from Barack Obama when he first got into the Senate. We know you can't see it, but we are in the corridor of the historical Swift Mansion, and we did want to mention our first black president, Barack Obama, who happened to send us a letter of thank you when he took the U.S. Senate seat with our help. And thank you. We have land at the Robert Taylor Homes at 49th and State where we're hoping to build this family entertainment complex and create a couple hundred jobs for people in the community. And plus we're going to be putting some housing there as well. Alderman Pat Dow has given us a great letter and her blessing for the land at 49th and State. The major developer over there, Mr. Rich Scorantino, has given us his blessing. So we're just waiting on CHA to kind of act on our lease agreement so we could begin this development because that's what people want to see. They want to see development, bricks and mortars, jobs, black people working, vitality. Without that, we have nothing. Now, we had raised $130 million for this project. But Alderman Dorothy Tillman decided that the Salvation Army was not a worthwhile organization to work with and turned it down. And me and Daley both looked at each other because we knew something was going on crazy by her doing that. And so as you know, she lost her election, that next election, because the people of Bronzeville wanted progress, further development, a beautiful hotel like that, additional housing on the State Street corridor. We all wanted that. So when she turned it down, it was over for her. Plus the Salvation Army took $130 million back and went somewhere else. And this was Ray Kroc's money and John Kroc's money, the McDonald's Corporation people who had the first McDonald's in Chicago on 39th and Langley, right out of Atterbury Wells. They wanted to see something happen positive for this people. So we're trying to do that, and we're going to be working on that. And we have great cooperation, so we're going to be hoping to be placed on the land very shortly.